This is a difficult time for everybody. Families out of work, working with reduced hours, not being able to enjoy concerts, plays, sporting events, much less those who depend on these large gatherings in Colorado for earning a living. It's also particularly hard on older Coloradans, living in greater fear of a virus that has a greater fatality rate for them, living in nursing homes and congregate care facilities, unable to visit with their loved ones. Deuteronomy 5:16 commands us to honor your father and mother as the Lord commands, that your days may be long and that it may go well with you. When I was a child, my great-grandmother Ray Keller had Alzheimer's in her 90s and lived much of her final decade in a nursing home. But I saw the joy on her face and the joy on the faces of others in the home when me and my siblings came to visit. Having kids and grandkids and loved ones and friends visit is one of the best parts of enjoying the golden years. More than that, it gives our older Coloradans the strength and the fighting spirit to keep going. Many older Coloradans, including those in congregate care, have experienced additional mental and behavioral health challenges because some facilities have ended visitation in an effort to prevent the spread of coronavirus. Now, we know the virus is incredibly deadly inside nursing homes, which is why nursing homes and senior care facilities have taken extraordinary steps to reduce the risk of workers and visitors bringing the virus in. And every facility across our state now has in place an isolation plan in case an outbreak occurs. Today, I'm proud to announce that we are beginning the planning around launching the Lifeline Pass, a project that will encourage nursing homes and senior care facilities to allow visitation with very careful guidelines from relatives who test negative for coronavirus. As we work on the guidelines over the next week or so and seek input, this new program will allow people who test negative for coronavirus and have no known exposure and no symptoms to visit their loved ones. A 48-hour pass after a negative test can reduce the risk of spreading coronavirus to those who are most vulnerable and help make sure that our grandparents and parents can receive the love that we all need in a reasonably safe way. As Psalm 71:9 guides us, do not cast me off in the time of old age, forsake me not when my strength is spent. As we continue to make every effort to visit with our older loved ones virtually and on the telephone, maybe even by writing a good old-fashioned letter and putting a stamp on it, Lifeline Pass will provide another way to help us get through this pandemic together as safely as reasonably possible. We cannot sacrifice our elders through neglect and our efforts to save them from the virus. We need to be as compassionate as possible while being as safe as possible. We simply must do both, and Lifeline Pass will be a positive step in that direction.